An holistic view, a better perspective of what is really going on in this market. So here we are on the daily time frame, and remember vividly, this was a structure we identified here at the beginning of the week. And what we noticed at the beginning of this week was that price has been caught within a consolidation phase right around the $78 level here, which has been a strong demand zone since the month of September. And then we had the $93.50 area around here, which has been a selling niche for participants in this market, as we saw that every attempt by the buyers to break above the structure has been met with strong resistance from the sellers, which finally led price coming back again into the demand zone a couple of weeks ago. Now, in addition to the structure, here is the $85 level, which I was able to identify. And if we go to as far back as the month of August, we can see how this level has been a major determinant of price action. Look at what happened here in the month of August. We saw how this level was holding buying pressure at one point in time. And if we fast forward into the month of September, we saw how sellers took over this market, negating all buying attempts here with a final breakdown of the $85 level. And throughout the month of September, price has continued to trade below that structure to emphasize the strength of the sellers at that particular point in time. However, during the first week of the month of October, we saw the significant move which took price out of that $85 level, breaking out of the bearish trend line here to give us a bullish signal. And if we recollect vividly, we will remember that this move to the upside here was as a result of the OPEC Plus decision to cut oil production. And we saw that impulsive move here. Price came back to do a retest of structure, and we were actually hoping that this move was going to incite another wave of bullish momentum, considering the potential effect of the cutting of oil production. So this was not successful, as sellers took over again, pushing price down, retest the $85 level with a final breakdown of that $85 level in the month of November. And from a technical standpoint, whenever we have a breakdown of a structure like this, you can see here we have the breakdown of the $85 level, which also lines up with that bullish trend line, the green line on your screen here. And whenever we see a breakdown of structure, we expect that one point in time price might likely come back, do a retest of that structure, followed by selling pressure on our lower time frame to incite another wave to the downside. Or on the contrary, we might be having a break above of that bullish trend line, retest of structure to send price skyrocketing one more time. So these are the scenarios we were actually expecting at the beginning of the week, and we saw this consolidation phase around this area since the beginning in the last 2 weeks here. And considering the fact that we have a memory for buying power around the zone, we saw this happen in the month of September. You can see the same thing happen around here, and we started seeing consolidation phase around this area. So we kept our options open with the hopes that we might be having a counter trend opportunity back into the structure before that bearish momentum happened. And that is exactly what has been happening since the beginning of the week. So we took advantage of this move, and price has been trading to the upside. So at this point in time, we are at a very critical level here, as we are looking at how we want to be trading this during the New York session today. And so what we are looking forward to on our lower time frame is to have an holistic view of what is really happening around the $82 level. As you can see here, yesterday we saw sharp rejection of the $82.50 level here. And if we look into the past here, look at what happened mid-month of November, we saw selling pressure around the $82.50 level. So these are level we want to take into consideration going into the New York session today. So we are going to be looking forward to how price is going to relate to the $82.50 level. So if we are going to be having a breakout of that structure, If we are going to be having a breakout of that structure, then a retest of structure followed by buying pressure on our lower time frame will give us a confirmation that we should be joining our bullish momentum to the upside. However, if we have selling pressure right below that structure with reversal patterns on our lower time frame, then we might be in for another wave of bearish momentum. So these are the structures we are going to be looking at on the 1 hour time frame. Then there's another thing I want to let you know here, based from a fundamental perspective, is the fact that the OPEC Plus is going to be having a meeting, end of the year meeting. We don't know when that is going to come up. I think the second week of the month of December, thereabout. And I'm of the opinion that based on what participants in the market are saying, there is a sentiment that this meeting might likely push price to the upside when it happens. So these are the things we are going to be looking at even next week. But for today, we want to be seeing how price is going to be relating to the $82.50 level before we make a decision of either adding. Okay,